Hello, my good friends. There is something I've been thinking about for so many years, and many people don't seem to understand me. And the issue is the way Africans always blame the white people for every little thing that happens. You say you find in Africa a brother picks up a gun and shoots his own brother in the name of terrorism or whatever reason, and then all people will be saying is who sponsored him, and they paid him, something like that. Or we kill ourselves because we are suffering. You see, the issue of killing is the highest form of immorality. I do not think that your suffering is a reasonable reason enough for you to kill another person. And I do not think that just because you are being sponsored, you should kill your fellow human being to survive. That cannot be a sufficient reason for any civilization or for any human society to commit murder. And I think we are being scammed by our African leaders, because when they sell us out all the time, which they always do, and then they cause chaos everywhere, they sponsor a particular group against another group while they are looting and everything, so that we don't hold them accountable and responsible. They make us believe or think that it is the white man out there that is our problem. In fact, how be it that a madman who understands that he is mad, who knows very well that he is mad, he has been repeating for years, decades, that he is mad. But despite all this realization, he seems not to have changed his ways. He doesn't change. He's always blaming others. So it is a very serious problem which many of my African brothers do not want to look into. We are used to blaming other people for our problem. We don't want to take responsibility, and that is the reason we are where we are today. In fact, nobody is coming to give you freedom on a platter of gold. Even the white people, they've had their tough time in history, and they stood and fought for themselves. They stood and fought for their freedom. Everything you see today that other civilizations enjoy, they fought for it. They didn't complain and things started changing by themselves. In fact, even if there is an oppressor, there is no oppressor anywhere that is going to stop oppressing you just because you are crying and saying that he's your oppressor, he's the one oppressing you. That is not, nobody's going to give you that kind of freedom. So you must take responsibility, accept that you are actually the problem. Until you accept that you are the one who has the power to change your world, as Africans, there's a little anybody can do to help you. And that is the fact. So I am not, and I repeat it every time, I am not siding or standing with people who always blame the white people for everything. In fact, I think we are more wicked than them. You know why? Because who are the people that are, kidnapping Africans in Africa? They are black people. They come to your house, they rape your wife, they rape your kids, and then they bundle you, they take you into the forest and destroy your life. These people are not white people. So there is no amount of sponsorship. Someone who has a moral responsibility, there is no amount of sponsorship that he will have that will make him to start killing his own brothers. In fact, I would rather die than to start killing someone that I love, or to start killing the people that I call my own, or in the name of I want to survive. So what is the point of survival if I must kill everybody around me just for me to survive? What is the point of survival? There is no point. So we should stop blaming people and take responsibility for our actions. And that is what we should do.